So I read this article about Breon King and the city of Austin actually deciding to dismiss or try to get the case dismissed. And I was pissed and interested for a couple of reasons. I was interested because a law student in me wanted to figure out what grounds were they going to actually try to get the case dismissed. I was pissed because I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman that looks like Breon King. I'm a black woman who's actually driven down the same street that Breon King drove down and got pulled over. And the thing about it that really makes me mad is that people don't talk about the lack of respect that black women get. The fact that a lot of times people don't even remember black women's names of the movements. Most times people don't even pay attention to some of the black women's names that are even told. So I'm a little frustrated because when the world gets to show up or should show up for us, they don't. But when the world shoots our black men, when there's black men who have been shot and killed, black women are on the forefront. We march and we protest and we tell people we're not going to have it. And at some point, there has to be conversations about the fact that black women aren't treated equally. The fact that there's a whole woman, a whole person was body slammed by individuals who were supposed to protect her was not cool. And the fact that no one is talking about the fact that she's a black woman, and black women, we are treated so bad, but yet we help so many people. We are the backbones and the doormats of our society. We allow people to treat us any way they want to treat us, but yet there wouldn't be a black community if there wasn't for a black woman, because they're shooting and killing our men every day. They're putting them in prison every day. So who's left? And the fact that black women are going to prison just almost as much as our men are now. I actually looked at statistics and it showed me not only black women are the least paid, but in a lot of different positions, there's first-time black women. There's a first-time a district attorney in Louisiana, a black woman. In 2014, there's still first-time black women. But nobody is talking about the fact that black women have it so hard, but yet you wonder why we walk around angry. We're not angry. We don't look angry. We just don't have a reason to keep smiling when people don't value our existence. And all I'm saying is, if people are going to talk about why we're angry, then you should try to change the reasons why we're angry. Allow our lives to matter. When we are dying and we're being killed and people are body slamming us, go out and march for us. When, write letters, petition your mayor. Austin is not as progressive as it seems. They are trying to dismiss a case of a young black school teacher who was body slammed, and no one seems to care. Except black women. A lot of us care, because if we don't care for ourselves, then no one else seems to care. History has shown us that. I'm not one to use this whole Facebook Live thing. This is new for me. But the fact that as a black woman, I get to watch another black woman be body slammed, and then a city decide they want to try to dismiss it. It's not important enough for us to pay attention to. It's just insulting. I mean, there's so many black women who are dying at police brutality, but no one knows their names, right? There's so many black women who are fighting the good fight, who are Supreme Court justices, who are attorneys, who are trying to do what they can on one end. Nobody knows their name. But when a black man dies, when a man dies, they get a holiday and everyone knows their name. This is no shade against men. I wouldn't be here if there wasn't for a man. But at some point, we have to start having conversations about the lack of equity that black women actually have in this whole movement and in society. We literally are the doormats of our community, and we're the backbones. People walk all over us, but expect us to hold them up like Atlas too. All I'm saying is that something needs to happen. And I just needed to voice that because it made me angry. The fact that this sister is going through this and people aren't really supporting her on the same level as they supported the people who are dead. And God rest the people who've passed away. But there's people they're still alive that need the support of their community. They need the support of people, telling them that they're not wrong. They need the support of people who look like them, to love on them, to tell them to keep fighting, because Breon King could have been me. She could have been one of my friends. She could have been someone that I knew. And I don't know her personally, but the fact that she could have been me and she could have been someone that I know makes me pissed off even more. Y'all have a beautiful night, and thank you for listening to my rant.